to the session today. How are you feeling today?
Oh, a bit tired. It's been a hard week. It's nice to relax on a Saturday and not have to go to work.
I know, it's awesome.
So I am very tired. Whenever I stop, I get tired. And I'm very tired now.
Your body telling you to rest.
Yeah.
Maxie's on cue. Maxie's on cue. Okay, so today I'll just take you through what a normal session looks like. And of course the horses all and the herd come to see us during the session.
Yes. Hello,
so
Eeyore. Hello, Eeyore.
This is Spud with his
Hello, Spud.
sore eye, and we've got Afro in the background there, and Maxie making all the noise.
Hi.
And Maxie probably wants to be here, but he's scared. Maxie, Maxie! Maxie, come here. Okay. Anyway, so he'd calm down.
I just noticed that he's got a big beard. Horse there.
He's got whiskers.
Catches his light.
Whiskers,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
That's okay. You're observing, which is good. So normally in a session we would start with the 4 steps to regulation, which is there to calm you down and regulate your nervous system to make you more aware of how you are at this moment in time, in the here and now, which is, I suppose, the key to what we're doing. So I'll take you through the 4 steps, and then after that I'll take you through the safety guideline with regards to your horses and your boundaries, and then you can choose to either this is quite stressful. You can choose then if you want to observe the herd from here, or if you want to go out and be with one of the horses, or go and see all of the horses, if you want to groom, or whatever you want to do. So
Sounds good.
I'm going to do that afterwards, and I'll probably give you about 15 minutes to go and be with the herd on your own, and then you come back here, and then we'll just go through what your experience was.
Cool. That's
Right?
good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then we'll just finish off with some light breaths, and that's basically the session. Okay. We'll try and be calm through this session. Should I go and get my computer here?
I don't know. Whatever you want. I'll put it in the kitchen. Maybe put a rack with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll sell that in a minute.
Okay. So as long as we can go through the 4 steps, I guess. While he's doing that, we'll try it, and if it doesn't work, we can work it out. It's just because the donkey's away. Okay, so the first thing we do with the 4 steps, the first step to the 4 steps of regulation is working on our breathing, and it's all about the out breath. The in breath takes care of itself, but the out breath just allows you to, I suppose, to relax and be in the moment. And it also helps you to regulate to relax your body. And you probably notice, or I would ask you to maybe when you're taking your out breath, to see if you notice any changes in your stance or anything that helps you realize that you're letting go and you're relaxing, or if there's anything that's holding on in there. So we'll start off with an out breath, like the horses do. And this can be a quiet out breath, or it can be a loud one like the horses do, whatever feels comfortable to you. There's no right or wrong way. You can do the 4 steps to regulation with your eyes open or closed, whatever you feel happy or comfortable doing. Alright, so we'll start by taking an out breath together. this out breath, notice maybe if your shoulders are dropping, if your chest is tight or if it's expanding. Is your stomach feeling soft or tight? Are your seat bones level on the chair? It's just about being aware. There's no wrong or right way to be, but it's just being aware of how you are. And taking this out breath allows your mind to steady and concentrate on the out breath and what's happening within yourself. And next, now that we've taken our out breath, I invite you to move down towards your feet and to where your feet are on the ground, where the ground is coming up to meet your feet to support them. And there's nothing you need to do for the support, it's just there for you. And just noticing how that feels for you right now. Does it feel heavy? Do you feel heavy on the ground? Maybe it's a lightness. Maybe you're feeling tingling in your feet. Maybe you're feeling weight in one foot more than the other. It's just noticing how you are at the moment. And next I invite you to notice your senses. And let's first of all start with our hearing. Maybe there's a couple of things that you can hear that you can focus on. Whether it's flies, or maybe the leaves rustling in the trees. It could be the roof of the shed clicking, cracking with the heat. Maybe it's the horses. And next I invite you to maybe look at your sense of smell. Notice your sense of smell. If there's anything in particular that you can focus on, whether it be sunblock that you're wearing, perfume, the smell of the earth, the smell of the horses. Is there anything in particular you're tasting right now? Maybe it's lunch you've had, maybe that cup of tea that you've had. Just observing. How about the sense of touch? Do you notice how the clothes are pushing against your skin? There's a slight change of breeze or the heat against your arms. Maybe it's the seat beneath you. focus on one or two things that you notice, or one thing maybe that maybe puts a smile on your face and makes you feel uplifted. Could be the shadows cast across the grass from the trees. Your beautiful car sitting over there. Maybe the horses just being. Let's take a couple more out breaths together. How does that feel for you?
I'm very relaxed. Very relaxed.
Is there anything in particular that you were focusing on during that session?
Just my body, feeling my body. All the way through my body. Just observing the sensations in the legs and feet. On the chair. On the back of the chair. The breath, I suppose. I do feel very relaxed. Almost sleepy.
Yeah, that's good.
Very relaxed. So nice just to let go.
I know, just to spend that time.
Yeah, it's nice sitting up. It's nice sitting out here listening to the birds and trees and looking at the horses.
It's pretty special.
Yeah, it is. I don't do it enough, just sitting here.
Okay. I'm thinking next, what would you like to do with in the rest of the session?
Before we sleep. We go to sleep. Go and see the horses.
Do you want to go and see the horses?
Yeah, they look pretty relaxed. They've been snorting away there as well in the background, so they
Yeah.
must be quite relaxed.
And they kind of feel what we're feeling as well.
Yeah. Do you reckon they do?
I reckon they do, yeah. I reckon if we were
Yeah,
full of energy, they wouldn't be as relaxed.
yeah, they were snorting and they relaxed away earlier.
Having the right breaths.
Yeah.
Right, so before we go out to the horses, I'll just go through the safety, in horses. So horses are fight, flight animals, which means they're prey animals, so they're on high alert most of the time, even though right now it doesn't look like they are. So in the case of danger, they will immediately react to it, and they will probably get ready to flee. So in a herd, the herd communicates to each other, and maybe two of the horses don't know that there's something happening. One might notice, and through his reaction, it'll just be relayed to the other horses. They communicate in a certain way. So it's just to be aware when you're there. They could be relaxed 1 minute, but if something happens in the environment, they will react to that. So you need to give them space, I guess. And also, if the horses are together, horses are always communicating to each other, although it's not visible sometimes. Like the other day when they were grooming each other, they're communicating if they need to itch or whatever. So it's times like that you wouldn't interfere with what they're doing because they might react in a certain way. They might be annoyed with one another, and you might get in the middle of that. So it's just being aware that that may happen, and also they might jump to the side very quickly, so just be aware of your feet. But in that, awareness is what keeps us safe. It keeps us safe today, and it keeps us safe in our lives. So awareness basically is, if you're not aware, that's when you can go into automatic sort of reactions to things. And when you're aware, then you're fully in control of what's happening. And the next thing is about boundaries. So your boundaries are important to you, and your boundaries are your business. So if you have boundaries, nobody should tell you that you can't have those boundaries, right? That's what keeps you safe. And if you feel that when you're out there, your boundaries are being pushed, or it's not within your boundary or your window of tolerance, then you can step away or gently push the horse away. If, say, Spud is coming to you and he's trying to nibble on something and you don't feel safe, you need to let them know what your boundaries are. They will let you know what their boundaries are by either stepping away, walking away, using their ears pinned back whenever they're not happy, or if they're listening to something. So it's important that you respect their boundaries and they respect your boundaries. And yeah, so do you feel happy enough going over?
Yeah, okay.
Chilling with Spud and Astro and the Eeyore is over, or whatever, or if you want to go to one, doesn't matter.
What am I going to do with them?
Whatever you want, you just be,
okay.
If that's what you want to
like
do.
groom them or what?
Well, it's up to you. Do you want to groom the horses? Do you want to bring a brush just in case, or do you just want to see what they're doing, just hang out with them and see how they react?
See what they're doing, I guess. Yeah. Probably just run away, won't it? No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But just if they start to walk away, it means that they're showing you their boundaries, so they're not interested in being nearby. But it's even just observing when they walk away. It might be if you're within an area that they like their personal bubble, if you like, which Astro does. So if you walk near him and he just doesn't want to be near you, he'll walk away. So what you can do is you can stand and just let him do what he's doing, and then if you can gently move towards him if you want to, and he might let you come over. But if he keeps saying no, then just respect that. Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do that.
Let's do it.
Just
Okay.
the camera. Bring your water with you.
Just drop this down here. Is that fence on, is it?
No. So the fence has been turned off. Yeah.
Really?
The fence has been turned off.
Is it on or off?
It's off.
Off.
It's off. Yeah.
was unique, wasn't it? Noticing that for the first time. Switching, back switching. Well, there you go, put this down on your foot. That's Buddy. He's just hungry. Buddy.
And it's okay just to observe and
Yeah, he's just hungry.
yeah. No, but it's okay just to observe his, I suppose, what he's doing at the moment. You know, his mannerisms.
He's eating grass. He's hungry.
Like his tail. If you look at his tail, or just look how he's moving around.
Doesn't want me to annoy him.
You can just sit and watch go if you want.
Hello. He's a bit more attentive. Go and talk to this guy. It's off. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
He's right into the middle of it. Oh, no. That's it. Is that nice hay, Astrid? Is that nice? He loves the bits down the middle. Astrid. Up. Astrid. Good boy. A lot of flies over there. A lot of flies over there. No. Okay. That's all right. Here, come here. Look. Astrid, Astrid. Come here. There's a fresh bit. Look. Astrid. No? Good. There you go. Put his ears forward. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Spotted two guys over there. Okay. You can hear his food. You can hear his food digesting. You can hear his food going down his body,
Oh, really?
gurgling.
That's a good sign when you can hear that. When you can't hear that, that's when they've got.
Well, it was good because his ears were forward, or sorry, back, and then after a while, it went forward again.
Yeah, notice
That's
that.
good.
That's
That's
good. Should we go
Well,
back?
Yeah, I think they're all pretty focused on eating at the minute. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's go back and have a chat.
Yeah, that's good. They seem very at peace. Lots of grass here, you see, which is good. And he's trying to get the hay out of the middle of the haystack,
I
right
know.
in the centre. So when I was helping him bring the fresh stuff out of the middle, he was happy about that.
That's how he usually gets a sore eye, by sticking his head right down the middle.
You can see why.
Yeah.
You get one bit of straw in your eye, and then that's it. It's a rain tree, is it? It's a rain tree. Very placid, aren't they? Very easy going. I mean, they're a bit, I think they're just a bit focused on eating grass.
They're always eating. They're always eating grass.
Like Astro was, he was sort of tolerating me being there and sort of patting him, but you could tell he just wanted to get on with eating the grass. So,
Astro with the hay or Spuddy?
sorry, Spud
Yeah.
with the grass. He was just trying to get as much into him as possible, I think. So maybe I think I was just getting in his way. So he was sort of tolerating me, but he wasn't aggressive. He was just focused on eating the grass and not really focused on anything I was doing. So I was just patting him on the back, and he was happy enough with that. Then he just walked away.
Do you reckon he was? So how do you reckon he was feeling when you were
Oh, I think he was
patting
just.
him?
I think he was fine. He was tolerating it. You know, and he wasn't being aggressive. I don't think in any way. So he was just going, "Yep, you can pat away if you want, but I'm just going to keep eating."
And that's fine. Like he would have walked away if he knew that if you were annoying him.
Yeah, I was there for 5 minutes with him before he decided to go in his merry way, and then Astro was different. He had the ears pinned back and didn't let anyone near him. He was in the middle of his dinner, so he didn't want me to be.
Did you move away?
I just talked to him a bit, and then I just started stripping his back and then sort of patting his back so he could feel me. So it wasn't a gentle, I was just like a pat over him so he knew that I was there and that I wasn't going to do anything stupid like to saddle on him or something. But he had the ears pinned right back. He was really mean when I saw him first. Like he scared me a bit. This is my dinner, you know.
When you say looked really mean, how does
Well,
that
well, you can
look when
just
he
see.
looks really mean?
Well, the ears right back and the eye holes that he looked like.
Yeah, his eyes
looks
start
like-
to close up a bit,
it
they
looks-
become oval.
He looks like Batman. He's got the ears right back and he's got the slitty eye. It was quite scary.
Yeah.
So I didn't know whether to approach him or not, but I sort of went round the side of the hay and so I knew that was between me and him.
Yeah, so you moved. Yeah, I noticed that you moved away a little bit, and then I think he was.
Yeah,
he was
and he was a
happier.
bit happier, and then I started to help him bring some of the fresh hay out of the centre of the bale, which he was trying to get his head into.
Yeah.
So I think he appreciated I was making the effort. But
And
then
at that stage, then his ears he
Yeah.
became more relaxed,
Yeah,
and his
it
ears started to come
started
forward.
to
more.
come forward, and he's just keeping an eye or an ear out for other noises, and a couple of guys walked past that he dropped them with one ear.
Yeah.
And then he was looking around him to see who the rest of his mates were, I think, just to let them know that there were some people walking past.
So what did you notice about his mannerisms when you
was just
potentially met somewhere else?
He was just very alert, very, very alert. You could see his eye opening up and him looking around to see where probably the other horse was.
And did you notice that he lifted?
Yeah, he became much
his
taller,
head,
much taller.
lifted his head up.
But I wasn't worried about it. I was worried at the start because he looked so mean and like he looked like he was going to kill me. No, I really did. And then, because like, how dare you come near my dinner?
Yeah.
And then he softened a bit when I started patting him, but I was patting him quite hard. I don't know why I was doing that.
Yeah,
I think
why were you
it was
patting him hard?
just so I knew, just so he knew I was there and I was okay. I just was like,
And how do you reckon he,
it was just like a massage.
did he
to him.
react to you patting
No.
him hard?
Well, I think if you sort of scratch him gently, he can't maybe feel you there. So sort of patting him hard just so he could get the extent of me, I suppose. So front and back and his neck and his belly and his backbone and his bum. And he wasn't objecting, so that's fine.
So he didn't have it, like he didn't pin his ears back
No,
at
he
that
was-
stage, so he knew that
He was more relaxed, and I think it was, he knew that I was there, obviously he knew I was
Yeah.
there. He knew I was just there to be with him, I wasn't there to threaten him in
Yeah.
any way. And but I did feel quite worried at the start. But then, you know, he got used to me being there, but he would prefer I wasn't there.
Well, he was okay about you being there at the end.
He was.
Because I noticed that he came over when you were pulling out the hay and you were bringing it over. He actually oriented towards you, and
He
then
did.
he went more towards you. So he wasn't backing up. He was.
No.
He was actually accepting that you were giving him food.
Well, I was trying to get the stuff out of the middle to give it to him, but he sort of
Yeah.
looked at it and went, no, that's not it. And then went back in again to the really deep stuff. So,
Yeah.
and then the wee donkey was just, he was actually okay. I was just twiddling the tops of his ears.
Did he approach you? I think he approached
Well,
you a little bit.
he sort of stretched out, you know, he stretches his nose out without moving his feet so that he's safe, I guess.
Yeah.
So he's reaching out to me and I just held my hand out and then I just twiddled his ears. That seems to be his magic area.
I noticed his eyes were really soft when you were doing that, and then
Yeah.
went from that to closing.
Yeah.
And did you notice anything else about his body or his stance when you were doing that?
Well, he just becomes drowsy. It's almost like a drug to him.
Yeah.
Tickle
And
his
his
ears.
head, like
Yeah.
his head almost drops down to the ground.
Yeah, he's more submissive. He's certainly not.
Yeah.
But he's not confrontational, that wee guy, I don't think. At least he
No.
wasn't to me today. So
No,
I don't know. But,
only to Maxie.
yeah, but it's, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be around them and be with them and to just feel relaxed around them, which I
Yeah.
didn't used to be with horses at all.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't walk into the field of horses. I couldn't go near any horses. But now I kind of, with these guys, I kind of know
You
it's
know you have a trust.
it's safe
in them.
enough, but as long as I don't go behind them, I would never go behind them. I know just to keep my feet out of the way on the sides, but the only thing they can really do is bite you, I suppose, from the
But
front.
he wouldn't bite you, those guys.
No, but after he turned his head round to turn around.
He will, yeah. So what he does sometimes is if he, like when I sometimes put the saddle on or the girth on, and if it's pinching or something, he'll go and mimic the bite, but
Yeah.
he hasn't bitten me, so
Oh,
he'll just go like a bite.
Has he never bitten me? No.
Well, he bit me once, but I think it's because he thought I had a carrot in my hand and it was
Alright.
my hands instead of the
You're
carrot.
wearing the orange gloves, so
But he's never bitten me in that way. He'll almost goes pretend bite
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
to say,
don't.
don't, that's uncomfortable. So you just
Yeah.
know, but you just, I suppose that's his way, that's his only way of telling you, right? So,
Yeah, but when he had the Batman face on at the start, he was super scary. And
and did you felt a bit
well, I felt
threatened
like
at that stage?
well, I did. Yeah, I felt like he could go for me, which is why I was keeping the hay bale between me and him.
And that's when he began to relax a bit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, it was good. It's nice to be relaxed around him. It makes me feel very relaxed inside. And with the meditation beforehand and then walking out there in the middle of the field, I feel like I could go for a wee sleep now. I really do.
And can I ask you, when you're feeling relaxed inside, what does that sensation feel like to you, or do you know what that feels like? You know, when you how do you know you're relaxed inside?
It's just a calmness that comes over you.
Describe the
Well,
calmness.
it's kind of like a loss of. Well, I guess it's being in the moment. But you don't actually. Well, you don't think about anything else. That's what it is, isn't it? There's nothing else to think about or worry about. You know, when you got a horse looking at you, he's wearing a Zorro mask. You sort of think that he has to be your focus because he could.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
why
to,
it's
you have
very
to,
important
you have to
be
have
aware.
be alert. You have to be very alert. That alertness takes over and becomes everything, I suppose.
Well, that's the safety. That's what I was in earlier about awareness. Being
Right.
that's your safety thing in every day
Yeah.
life.
But I guess just being grounded and going out there and being with them is calming in terms of there's no other thought in my head apart from just being there, which is a nice place to be, I suppose.
You're fully focused on.
Yeah.
On what you're doing.
Didn't realise that until you asked that actually. That's exactly what it is. There's nothing else to think about or to worry about or
But just going back to and then we'll finish up, but just going back to being in touch with, I suppose, with what's happening inside. Like when I feel, and I'm only learning this recently, that when I feel relaxed, when I don't feel relaxed, I feel everything's tight inside.
yeah.
But when I feel relaxed, it's just like, I don't know, you can almost, it's almost like you can feel your body inside you when you're not relaxed. You can feel every bit is tense.
Yeah.
But when I'm relaxed, then I just feel it's a bit like jelly, and it's my shoulders are down, and I'm kind of slumped in my seat. But that's when I know myself.
Yeah, I know.
I'm relaxed. Is that how?
Yeah, it is, because I know what tense feels like inside. I know what stress feels like, and I've only recently realised that it's not there anymore. It used to be there at work and stuff,
Yeah.
and I realised that it's not there. And I do the couple of times I do get it back. I can recognise it,
Yeah. You know your
stress,
sensation.
and then I just realised that that's probably what I had all the time.
Yeah. It was a normal thing.
It's real
all the
tightness,
time.
real tightness.
Yeah.
I'll forget when it was. It might have been when I was in Melbourne or something. If there's something really bugging me, I can feel it, and I have to kind of work out what it is. So I know what that feeling's like, but when you're around those guys, there's none of that. There's no tension. Oh, I do honestly feel just like a rag doll that I just want to fall over and sleep. But that's how relaxed I feel. That's how relaxed I feel.
Yeah, that's
And I
good.
think part of that's the sort of sitting down and
It's just giving time.
observing your body and
Yeah.
sensations and things.
Yeah.
That coupled with going out there and just being with those guys. I sort of feel I want to do it
Those
more.
guys,
I
yeah.
sort of feel I want to do that again.
Well, let's do it again.
Do you know what I mean? I sort of feel I want to be with them now.
Because that's
Bizarrely.
no, but that's you feel more connected to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is, but I guess it's longing for that feeling of nothingness. Just being, as you keep saying, being in the now. So I guess that's what the goal is, isn't it? Just to not worry about past or future. Just be here.
Yeah.
So that's what I felt. I felt that really did,
It's just experiencing exactly that,
Yeah.
I suppose, and not thinking about something else that's going on. It's just you're
Yeah.
there with the horses, doing, taking in what they're doing, and that's the.
Yeah. Because when I sat down here first, I was thinking about going out tonight and going to the movies, what the movie's going to be like, and what's this and what's happening tomorrow, and then that was all suddenly gone.
Good. Yeah.
So I really was actually thinking about stuff because I've just been working on the computer all afternoon, and there was lots to do. But suddenly it wasn't there anymore, which is great.
Yeah. You could switch that off.
Yeah, it just fell away, which is nice.
Beautiful.
I need to sit here more often.
Should be doing this every day.
Well, no, it's a nice place to sit, and it's such a great environment here, isn't it?
That's a good stuff.
The sounds and the tastes and the smell thing I couldn't. I can't discern smells as well as hearing. I noticed.
I don't think there were a lot. Like I was the
Couldn't
same.
smell anything.
I can't smell anything.
I could hear lots, but really acute hearing and even taste was there, but I couldn't discern different smells.
I suppose they're quite subtle, the smells
Must be,
here,
yeah.
but whenever it's raining, obviously there's smells around here that are unbelievable.
Yeah,
But at the
yeah.
moment everything's dried out, so it's really hard to pick those up, and I think that's the taste thing for me isn't always the thing to do.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, but it's good to feel the touch. You know, hot and sweaty and sticky and heavy boots, and you feel all that.
Yeah.
These chairs are quite hard. You need to get some better chairs. On your,
So on your seat bones.
Your seat bones.
Yeah.
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 So I can feel all that. So it was good. So I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed seeing the guys.
That's
But
good.
I do feel like I'd like to spend more time with them now.
Yeah.
That's it, because usually, of course, I just wanted to get them to do things and react to me, but maybe just stand with them, I guess it's.
You can just stand with them, so you don't even stroking them like with Spud.
Yeah.
You could just stand with him. And sometimes when you stand there enough, they'll turn around and look and go, "You still here?" And
What do you
observe
do?
you, you
Yeah.
know. And that's all you have to do. It's just you can just observe how they are.
Yeah. I get that, yeah.
Yeah. Is this a good time to finish up?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was great.
Well, but before we do that, I just ask you to, I suppose, orient towards where the horses are in general,
That's the hiding
And
behind
just-
that bill of hay, I think, somewhere.
and just thank them for
Thank you, horsies.
whatever
Wherever you
way
are,
you want,
I can
whatever
know
way you want to
Yeah.
thank them
Well, thank you,
for
guys.
today.
Yeah, well done. They made
Thank
me,
you
they made-
for doing the session.
Well, thank you. I feel very relaxed, and they made me feel very welcome, as did you. So thank you.
Very good. So same time tomorrow.
Same time tomorrow. Sounds good to me. Thank you.
Just turn this off.